Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are diving into a super important coding interview question. Move all zeros to the end of an array. This problem is commonly asked in technical interviews at top companies. And mastering it will not only strengthen your problem solving skills, but also boost your confidence in tackling array manipulation questions. We'll break down the problem step by step, discuss the logic behind the solution, and finally write clean Python code to solve it efficiently. So, whether you are a beginner or preparing for your next big interview, this video has got you covered. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss my coding tips and tutorials. Now let's get started. This problem goes like this. Given an integer array of integers and your task is to move all the zeros in the array to the end while keeping the relative order of non-zero elements intact. But here's the catch you have to solve. You have to solve this in place, which means you can't use any additional arrays or data structure to get this job done. Let's take an example. Here, if the input array is 0, 1, 0, 3 and 12. Now the output should be 1, 3, 12 and zeros. 0 moves to the end of the array. See the second input. The input array is 0 only. The output will remain the same 0 because there's nothing to move. Now let's break down the logic to solve this problem step by step. We need to rearrange the elements of the array so that all non-zero elements are at the beginning and all zeros are at the end. To solve this efficiently, we will use a two-pointer technique. We will maintain a pointer called non-zero index, which keeps track of where the next non-zero element should be placed. Then we will iterate through the array with another pointer. Whenever we find a non-zero element, we place it at the non-zero index position and increment the pointer. After placing all non-zero elements in the correct position, we will fill the remaining spots in the array with zeros. I hope you understand this logic. Alright, now let's jump into the code and implement this logic in Python. I will walk you through every single line so you can understand exactly what's happening. Step 1. We initialize a pointer for non-zero element. I said no, non-zero index. I initialize the pointer as a non-zero index and assign the value as 0. Now step 2. Move all non-zero elements to the front. For that I look for I in range it goes to the length of the array. If nums of I not equal to 0. Check if the current element is non-zero. Place it at the non-zero index. If the current element is non-zero means place it at the non-zero index. So for that nums of non-zero index equal to nums of I. Okay. Next move the pointer forward. Non-zero index plus equal to 1. Okay. Step 3. Fill the rest of the arrays with zeros. For that, for I in range, non-zero index, comma, goes to the length of the nums. Nums of I equal to 0. Okay. Here, first step is initialize the pointer for non-zero element, and the second step is move all non-zero element in the front, and the third step is fill the rest of the array with zeros. Now run the code. Sorry. You run the code. Now submit. Okay, it's submitted. Now first we initialize the non-zero index to 0. This pointer helps us place non-zero element in the correct position. In the first loop, we'll iterate through the array. Every time we find a non-zero element, we place it at the non-zero index position and increment the pointer. After the loop ends, all non-zero elements are moved to the beginning of the array. In the second loop, we'll fill the remaining position with zeros, starting from where non-zero index left off. Okay, let's quickly dry run the program. Simple example. Okay, I take this example 0, 1, 0, 3, 12. At the index first loop process the element. Non-zero index initialize as 0. Okay, at index 0 the element is 0, so we skip it. Now move to the index 1. At index 1 the element is 1. We place it with the nums of 0. We place it with the nums of 0. We have to move this place. So non-index 0 becomes 1. At the index 2 the element is 0, so we skip it. At index 3 the element is 3. We place it with nums of 1. Here this is the nums of 1 place. We place it with this in this place. And the non-zero element becomes 2. At the index 4 the number is 12. We place it in the nums of 2. We place it in this place here. And the non-zero element becomes 3. After the first loop, the array will looks like 1, 3, 12, 3, 12. Now the second loop fills the remaining position with zeros, resulting in this output. Fill this remaining position with zeros. And that's the final output. And there you have it. We have successfully solved the move zeros problem using an efficient and elegant approach. This is a great example of how the pointer techniques work, can help us solve array manipulation problems in an optional way. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends who are preparing for coding interviews. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more such detailed explanation and coding tutorials. Also, let me know in the comments which problem you would like me to cover next. Until then, keep coding and keep learning. See you in the next video. Bye bye.